So what we're going to do here is we're going to practice drawing circles. Circles is one of the kind of more challenging things to sketch, and how I always start them is with a crate. So a basic crate. What I mean by that is a square. A circle would be perfectly encased within a square. Remember, in sketching you can use a straight edge. I don't want you to measure. It's not about measuring, but you can use a straight edge if you want to get that perfect square. And then if you want to mark it off, I'll maybe do about there. I don't know what that size is, but how I can pick off a size is put my pencil down, put the tip to the edge, take my index finger and thumb, pick it off there, and simply turn my paper. Don't you turn into weird and wonderful positions, just turn your paper, mark it off, and then make sure you're happy it's square. If you don't think it looks like a square, redo it. If you don't get this part right, it won't work. Okay, so if this isn't square, your circle will be a circle, will be an oval. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to divide this in half. So create like a cross and divide this in half again here. So about there. So notice I'm constantly turning my page. I'm then going to join my corners. So join the diagonals like so. And join the diagonals. Remember, it's a sketch, it doesn't have to be perfect until you line it in. So when we're doing this, the circle is going to come into here. So we're going to have a point here, a point here, a point here, and a point here. Now we need to deal with the sizes on the diagonals. So what I would recommend is splitting this into equal thirds or thereabouts. So we could split it here, one about there and about there. And then again, I'm going to do the same here and here to get these points for the next part of the circle, so into kind of thirds, thirds, and thirds. And once I've got those thirds, it's the outside point that I want. Now, obviously, I'm doing it as a dot just so that you can see it clearly on the screen. Please, you don't do it like that, keep it nice and light. There you can see my circle formation. And if I now start to sketch this in, like so, following that curve, so you're constantly turning your page and following the curve around like this. Turning your page and following the curve around like so. Turning your page and following the curve around like so. And then have a look at it and see if there's anything you need to tweak. So I feel it's a little bit high here. Just going to bring that in a little bit more. Could slightly adjust that there. Just to get the best circular shape I can. And once I'm happy with it, and I'm happy I've got that circle there, then I can outline it. Now you can just go heavier on your pencil, but it's one continuous line. We're not, we don't do our sketching with kind of little small, fine, what I call hairy lines. We do one continuous line, like so, and there is my first circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate that again. I'm going to demonstrate it if I didn't get my square to let you see the difference, and then demonstrate another circle, and then you can go and practice. So I'm going to build, I'll do a smaller square this time, something like that, maybe there. I'll pick off that size there. Now, I know for a fact I've got this wrong. I can see that that's not a square, I can see that that's a rectangle, but I'm doing it deliberately to let you see how you don't get the perfect square. So I've got my line in the middle, here and here. I will join my diagonals, like so, and then I'm going to pick these outside points, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm going to split this into equal thirds, like this. Like this, like this, like this. Now, if I go and do that again, so it's all the outside points I'm looking for, what you're going to see is I'm not going to have a circle here, I'm going to have an oval shape, which isn't right. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, if you're doing an oval or an ellipse, then that's fair enough, but we're aiming to practice circles here. So you can see there, it's a little bit squished. Actually, maybe my camera's not showing it quite as clear as I want it to, but it is. It's more squished in here and higher here, and it's just out of proportion, it's out of shape. So I'm going to do one more. So that one is wrong. Okay, because that there was too long. So I'll do it again, and this is the whole purpose of this is practice. So I'm going to go back and pick off that size there using my pencil and my finger and thumb and tilting it and marking it here. And again, just use your eye, have a look at it. Does your square look like a square? And if not, then adjust it. So I'm quite happy with that. So join my diagonals, lines through the middle. If you're not confident drawing straight lines, feel free to use a straight edge. It's your outside points as we spoke about, even here, and then roughly equal thirds. You're looking for equal thirds on this, not roughly, accurately, sorry. Like that there, there, and there. And then all you're going to do is follow that around. Remember, keep it nice and light. I'm only going a bit darker so that you can see it on the page more clearly. Round like so. And if you're getting this unusually kind of egg shape, then something's not right. It's not quite right here. I'm going to move it out a little bit. I've just got that wrong. You can use a rubber to rub this out. But if you've got your lines nice and light, you shouldn't need one. Again, I'm only going darker so that everyone can see it on the screen, okay? Happy with that, and then I'll maybe line this one in pen. So one continuous line, right round there, around here, around here, and around here, to get you that perfect circle. So we're not got a squint circle, we're looking for the perfect circle, and how that starts is with a square. So just a reminder down here, get your square shape. Once you've got your square shape, we'll redraw that here. Once you've got that in place, you want your centre lines, join your diagonals. And then again, once you've done that, don't worry about your lines overlapping or anything like that just now. So once you've got that stage done, I'm just doing it in pen so it's a bit clearer on the screen for you. It's your outside points and your thirds. Like so, like that. Okay, so that will help you build up your circle for practicing.